What does it truly mean to live a happy and fulfilled life? Is it fame, fortune, or something deeper, something rooted in purpose, discipline, and love? We live in a world that constantly tells us what happiness should look like, but few voices cut through the noise with as much clarity and authenticity as Denzel Washington. More than just an Academy Award-winning actor, Denzel is a philosopher of life, a mentor to the masses, and a living example of what it means to pursue excellence with humility. In this video, we'll journey through the timeless wisdom of Denzel Washington, exploring the values and decisions that have shaped his extraordinary life. From his unwavering faith to his relentless work ethic, from his family-first mindset to his belief in divine purpose, Denzel's teachings are a roadmap for anyone seeking genuine fulfillment. Through powerful real-life examples and actionable advice, we will uncover how to apply his lessons to our own lives. Are you ready to discover what it takes to live not just successfully, but meaningfully? Let's begin. Number 1. Embrace faith as your foundation. One of the most profound influences in Denzel Washington's life is his unwavering faith. Raised in a Christian household, the foundation of his character was built upon spiritual principles that have guided him through life's highs and lows. Put God first, he often says. It's not just a slogan, it's a lifestyle. Faith gave Denzel direction when he was uncertain. As a young man, he was drifting, until a prophecy from a woman at his mother's beauty salon changed everything. She told him he would speak to millions, and that God had a purpose for him. That moment sparked a fire that would shape the rest of his life. Have you ever considered that your life has a divine purpose? What if every challenge you faced was preparing you for something greater? Putting faith first doesn't mean life becomes easy. For Denzel, it meant aligning with a higher calling. It helped him navigate Hollywood without losing his soul. He turned down roles that conflicted with his values, even when they promised fame and fortune. He chose purpose over popularity. To live a fulfilled life, ask yourself, what do I believe in? What anchors me when the storms of life come? Without a strong spiritual foundation, it's easy to get lost. Faith, for Denzel, is not about religion. It's about relationship, trust, and inner peace. Number 2. Discipline and consistency. Denzel didn't become one of Hollywood's most respected actors overnight. It took years of hard work, study, and discipline. He trained at the American Conservatory Theater and consistently honed his craft. Even after becoming a star, he remained a student of acting. Dreams without goals are just dreams, Denzel says. He emphasizes discipline and consistency as the bridges between goals and accomplishment. Are you willing to do the work when no one is watching? That's the difference between mediocrity and greatness. Real success isn't about bursts of effort. It's about daily habits. Reading, practicing, praying, showing up on time. Denzel's rise to the top was paved by repetition, humility, and hard-earned experience. Number 3. Family comes first. Despite his fame, Denzel has always prioritized his family. He's been married to Pauletta Washington for over 40 years, a rarity in Hollywood. He credits his family with keeping him grounded. In interviews, Denzel speaks about the importance of being present for his children and modeling integrity. What good is success if your home is in disarray? He teaches that family is your real legacy. Think about your own priorities. Are you investing in your most important relationships? Are you building something that lasts beyond your career? Number 4. Choose purpose over popularity. Denzel could have taken dozens of blockbuster roles that paid well but lacked substance. Instead, he chose films like Glory, Malcolm X, and Fences, stories that challenged audiences and elevated culture. What drives your decisions? Fame or impact? Purposeful living means turning down good things for the best things. Denzel believed in using his platform for good. Are you willing to take the road less traveled? Number 5. Speak life into others. Denzel often uses his platform to inspire others, especially the next generation. He frequently speaks at graduations and youth events, encouraging students to aim higher. "You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse," he says, reminding us that legacy is about what you give, not what you accumulate. Who are you encouraging today? What words are you speaking into someone's future? Number 6. Stay humble, stay hungry. Despite his fame, Denzel remains humble. He attributes his success to God and constantly reminds people that pride can ruin potential. Humility isn't about thinking less of yourself, it's about thinking of yourself less. Denzel credits his mother and faith for teaching him that. Even after achieving so much, he still strives to grow. Are you staying hungry for growth, or are you coasting on past success? Number 7. Learn from failure. Denzel didn't land every role he auditioned for. He faced rejection, criticism, and even doubt early in his career. But he never let failure define him. Instead, he used each setback as a springboard. When Denzel auditioned for the lead role in Saint Elsewhere, he didn't know it would become his breakthrough. Before that, he faced many failed auditions and minor roles that tested his resilience. Fall forward, he tells graduates. That means embracing mistakes as learning tools. Think about a failure you've experienced. Did it stop you or grow you? When you fall forward, you fall in the direction of your dreams. Failure, in Denzel's philosophy, is not the enemy, it's part of the process. Number 8. Be grateful, always. Gratitude is a recurring theme in Denzel's talks. He starts his prayers with thanks and acknowledges blessings even in tough seasons. Why? Because gratitude shifts perspective. At the NAACP Image Awards, Denzel publicly thanked his mother, wife, and God for their support. In that moment, he showed that recognition and appreciation aren't just polite, they're powerful. Gratitude fosters joy, humility, and contentment. What are you thankful for today? Try listing 3 things each morning. Watch how your spirit lifts. A grateful heart turns ordinary days into blessings. Number 9. Serve others. Denzel is a lifelong supporter of the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. He often speaks of how the club helped shape his youth and character. Today, he gives back by mentoring young people and contributing resources. Service gives life meaning. When Denzel visits youth centers or funds scholarships, he's not just donating, he's empowering. True fulfillment comes from what you give, not what you gain. Are you using your gifts to lift others? Service isn't always grand. Sometimes, it's a kind word or a helping hand. Start where you are. Number 10. Stay grounded in identity. Hollywood can easily distort one's sense of self. But Denzel has always stayed rooted. He never let fame define him. His identity is anchored in being a man of God, a father, a husband, and a student of life. He once said, "You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse." That's a reminder that possessions and accolades aren't who we are. It's our character, our values, our integrity. Do you know who you are when the spotlight fades? Ground yourself in truth. Define yourself before the world tries to. Number 11. Trust the process. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship, Denzel tells us. This wisdom came through decades of struggling roles, delayed dreams, and professional challenges. Growth demands discomfort. When Denzel directed Fences, he waited years for the right timing. He trusted the vision, even when it didn't make sense. The end result was an award-winning masterpiece. Do you trust the process you're in? Maybe you're not where you want to be, but what if you're exactly where you need to be? Number 12. Pray for direction. Prayer is Denzel's compass. Every morning and night, he prays not just for blessings, but for guidance. That habit grounds his decisions. When asked how he chooses roles, Denzel often refers to divine direction. He passed on several scripts, not because they weren't popular, but because they didn't align with his spirit. When was the last time you prayed for clarity? What would your life look like if your steps were guided by something higher? Number 13. Refuse to compromise your values. Hollywood is full of temptations. But Denzel draws a clear line. He once turned down a $10 million role because it didn't align with his principles. That takes serious courage. His refusal to accept roles that promote negative stereotypes or immoral behavior has protected his soul and reputation. What are your non-negotiables? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Define your values and protect them fiercely. Number 14. Elevate others. Denzel doesn't just lead, he lifts. He has mentored actors like Chadwick Boseman and directors like Antoine Fuqua. Behind the scenes, he invests in others' success. When he paid for Chadwick's acting program at Oxford, he didn't seek attention. He simply believed in lifting future leaders. True leaders multiply greatness. Who are you helping rise? Elevating others doesn't diminish you, it multiplies your legacy. Number 15. Let your work speak. Denzel isn't loud about his achievements. His excellence speaks louder than any brag. Whether he's playing Malcolm X or Troy Maxson, he brings full dedication to the craft. He doesn't chase applause, he chases authenticity. He lets his body of work become his message. Are you focusing on substance over image? What story is your work telling? Number 16. Live with intentionality. Every role Denzel accepts, every speech he delivers, every interview he gives, it's done with purpose. He doesn't drift, he decides. Intentional living means examining your motives. Why are you doing what you're doing? Are your actions aligned with your ultimate goals? When you live intentionally, you stop reacting and start leading your life. Number 17. Keep evolving. Denzel isn't satisfied with yesterday's wins. He keeps learning, keeps creating, keeps growing. At an age when many rest, he directs films, mentors talent, and explores deeper themes. He believes stagnation is the enemy of excellence. Growth is a choice, not a phase. Are you still learning? Still challenging yourself? Keep evolving. Number 18. Know when to say number. Success brings opportunities, but not all are meant for you. Denzel practices the power of saying no. Not out of fear, but focus. He once declined a film that had major studio backing because its message didn't align with his values. That one no protected years of credibility. What do you need to decline to protect your peace? Number 19. Lead with love. Denzel leads from the heart. On set, he is known for his compassion and respect. At home, he leads his family with love, not control. Love isn't just emotion, it's action. He listens, encourages, and empowers others. Are your actions rooted in love? Love-led leadership changes lives. Number 20. Leave a legacy. Denzel's legacy isn't just awards, it's impact. From philanthropy to mentorship, from powerful roles to personal integrity, he's leaving the world better. He often says, at the end of the day, it's not about what you have, it's about what you've done with what you have. What will your legacy be? What story will your life tell? Living a happy and fulfilled life isn't a destination, it's a series of choices made with courage and clarity. Denzel Washington's life teaches us that fulfillment comes from faith, family, discipline, humility, and love. Take these lessons and live them. Your best life is waiting.